Alright, I have this character as well. What are your things? Character made for just 22. Speedrunner, man. And specialist projectiles. Excuse me? How? This doesn't tell me anything. Except, and specialist projectiles, I guess. Of course up special goes up. It's, it's up special. Okay, you know what? Let me test this out. Okay, cool. Think I've got you down pat, Saji. Okay, so, fun fact, I really suck at this whole, acting for a video thing, so, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna try to make a guide for this character, because the one on Steam was extremely unhelpful, and check this out. It's the exact same text. So, uh, just to make this easier for you to learn and stuff, I'll go 5 stocks. 5 stocks is fine. I'll show off whatever I can. Um, I'll go Elizabeth. I'll go FD. So, um, side B is a dash that combos into what is essentially uh, up tilt. It's just about the same. Um, you saw it right there. Right there actually. But Saji, like many of Sai's other characters, happens to have Sword Halo TM. Or Halo Sword? I'm not exactly sure. Uh, the terms are often used interchangeably. Um, but, um, Saji has it, and I'll get into it in a minute. So, for now, End Special is projectiles, and if you look under it, or this Absa, I don't know, this little white sword looking thing appears. Um, and whenever they have sword under them, you can teleport to them using down B. As long as, there is an exception to it, but I'll tell you about that later. Um, um, okay, focus. A side special. I went over that one already, didn't I? Okay, I went over end special, side special, up B. Okay, up B. It's a mask throw. You can fast fall out of it, which brings your real body into existence. You can even... Well, that went the wrong way. You can throw it up into your opponent, and if it hits them, you just turn back into regular you without any special fall or anything. So it's super useful. You can change the direction you throw it at will. You can be facing left and throw it right. So, um, and then I did down B. I'll get into, um, Sword Halo mode now. So, with Sword Halo, Neutral B becomes a very reminiscent of Cloud, actually. Cloud from Smash Brothers. His neutral special, Blade Beam. It's a giant beam fired from your sword that covers an arc. Um, it's not exactly clear to me how you get it, but from what I can tell, it's something similar to. Oh, right. This is Rivals, not Smash. I said something about Cloud and then I instantly tried to input a Smash wall jump. So it's probably something to do with putting sword mode on them while they already have the sword. And you can't actually put a sword on them if you have Halo. With Halo, darn it. Here. With Halo, side B. Uh, darn it. Side B becomes a. I think it's a little bit longer. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's a little bit longer. Um, Dash, that is actually a small multi-hit combo. Deals more damage and launches further. Up B. Actually, I don't know if I've tested if up B is any different. So I have two theories actually on how you activate Sword Halo mode. Because I'm not exactly sure. Also, it plays a horny bonk sound effect if you get a sour spot on forward air, which I think is great. Um, um, yeah, up B does change. It sends out two little things of energy, one in each of the main directions that you can throw your mask, so that way it covers whichever way you're going. So that way people can't knock it out of the air, which I don't even know if that's a thing. Also, back air is so similar to Shulk back air. Oof. Um, Down B does. Well, actually, give me a second. Claren, stop resisting. I'm showing off my character. Or not my character, Sai's character. Because Sai refused to. It's a character that I'm playing though. Down B does that. Turns you invincible for a brief period, and then lets out a powerful explosion that cancels your sword halo, but is very good at killing. So that's essentially the smash attack, or not smash attacks. Those don't exist in this game. B moves, special moves. do gain a sort of Halo mode if you charge a strong. Um, Halo appears, but I don't know that it actually does anything because it disappears as soon as the move ends. Anyway, that's the basics of Saji's, uh, whatever it's called, special moves. I'll get into some other things, maybe. I don't actually usually play Saji. I'm more of a pale Fuki kind of guy, just because healing and also tripling your damage output and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna go now, I think. So, yeah. Hope this was good, and I'll maybe see you later. Bye.